finally we take the exercise problems. Here there are totally 25 problems are there in that exercise, but here I am going to take only odd numbers. That even number problems that you can do it, but already I have sent the worked solutions that you have already gone through it, but even then I have to explain how these can be proved using identities, well-known angles, allied angles, transformation formulae. So let us see this first problem, how this can be done. Look this, always when you prove that you go for LHS. LHS is what? Sine square pi by 6 plus cos square pi by 3 minus tan square pi by 4. So you have to prove it as minus 1 upon 2. So try to understand sine pi by 6. Pi by 6 means sine 30. Sine 30 means 1 upon 2 whole square. And plus cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 upon 2 whole square. Tan 45 is 1 square. So this is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 1. LCM is 4, 1, 1, here 4. So 2 minus 4 minus 2 by 4. So answer is minus 1 upon 2. This is RHS. This is the way how we prove LHS equal to RHS. Now here I take it only odd numbers out of 25, even number problems that you have to do it afterwards. Now this is the solution for the first problem, how to prove LHS is equal to RHS. Now I go for not second, I want to see that a third one, and you see that how that can be done. See what is the third problem you see now. Prove that cot square 5 by 6 plus cosec square 5 pi by 6 plus 3 tan square pi by 6 is equal to 6. Once again, cot square pi by 6 plus cosec square 5 by 6 plus 3 tan square pi by 6 is equal to 6. That has to be proved now. Now let us see how this can be proved. This problem number 3. 2 homework, 3 I am doing. Next 4 you do it, 5 I am doing. See this answer for this third one. Solution, as already I have told you, first you have to write LHS, cot square pi by 6 cosec square 5 pi by 6 plus 3 tan square pi by 6. Look this, cot 30 is 60 cot 30, because you know that tan 30 is 1 upon 3, cot 30 is root 3. So root 3 whole square, and this is, you can see cosec square 5 minus pi by 6 means 6 allied angle we are using plus 3 tan 30. Tan 30, here you have to see this already, or to tan 30, because here also 30. Cot 30 is root 3, tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. That square you can write. So what happens here? This is 3 cosec square. This second quadrant, sine is positive, pi by 6 plus 3 into 1 upon 3. So what happens? Cosec square means that is 30. Sine 30 is 1 upon 2. This is 2 square plus 3. 3 minus 4 plus 3. So here you have to see this, how things are changing here. And 3 plus 1 is here cancelling is 1, and 4 minus. So here something a result you have to see where things are changing, and accordingly you have to say this, because you see the allied angles and accordingly you have to work out the result. And cosec square pi by 6 and that is the result is there now. But the thing is, where something wrong here, you have to see this, because accordingly you have to see the results. So when you see that cosec, it is second quadrant, it is positive, this also positive, and here you have to see this. How you get it? The answer is 6 that you have to follow here, and pi by 30, cosec sine 30 is, the sine 30 is, you have to write 1 by 2, and it is 2 square, and accordingly you have to see this. And the result you have to see what is a mistake it has happened, that is I am going to explain here. Here cosec square, here cosec square, so this cosec square is not there, so we cannot take this cosec square. So what we get it here, that is not square, and here you have to see this, and problem is this is plus 2 plus 1. So 3 plus 2 is 5, that becomes 6, this is RHS. So here you have noted that if you take wrongly this cosec square pi by 6, and will not see the answer. So here the mistake is that I have written cosec 5x, not cosec square pi by x. So this is the way how we prove the results when you taking in the proper. So this is answer that we can go for it. Next, for you do it, I am writing the number 5, you see. That problem number 5 I am going to take here. Find the value of two problems, sine 75 degree, second is tan 15 degree. So here how to work out this problem, that I am going to explain. First I have to go for sine 75. How to simplify this sine 75? Look this, accordingly sum and difference of angles here. Look this, the first one I am going to take sine 75 degree. This can be written as that 45 plus 30. So sine of AB means sine A cos B plus cos A cos 45, that is sine 30. Sine 45 is 1 upon root 2, cos 30 is, see this, you have to go for that written that cos 30 root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2, this is 1 upon root 2, sine 30 is 1 upon 2. What is the LCM is here? 2 root 2. So here it comes to root 3 plus 1. So sine 75 is 2 root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2, that you can write it, and accordingly you can see the results. Now I have to go for tan 15 degree. How that can be proved? Tan 15 degree. See the second, how we prove the results. Of course, that already have given, even then I am explaining here tan 15 degree. So tan 15 means you have to go for 45 minus 30. So tan of A minus B, tan A minus tan B, 1 divided by tan A, 45 into tan B. So you have the another way, tan 15 can be written as sine 15 divided by cos 15, and their values takes much time. So tan 45 is value is 1, tan 130 is 1 upon root 3 divided by 1, this is tan 45 is 1, this is 1 upon root 3. So you are multiplying both NR divided by root 3 minus 1, root 3 plus 1. So here you have got the value of tan 45 is root 3 plus 1 and root 3 minus 1. And when you see this result in the simplest form, that also you can write it. So the answer is, you see that root 3 minus 1. So simplest means you have to go for the rationalization, what you say. Rationalization means what? Root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. Here root 3 minus 1 divided by, this is rationalization. So here root 3 minus 1 whole square, a plus b, a square minus means 3 minus 1. A square means 3, b square is 1, minus 2 root 3 divided by 2. And 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 minus 2 root 3 divided by 2. What is common in the numerator? 2 is common. 2 minus root 3 divided by 2. 2 cancel. The final answer you have got 2 minus root 3 is the value of tan 15 degree. This is the way how we find the value of tan 15 using sum and difference of trigonometric functions. This is the end of problem number 5. Now you see that 6 is for you. Now I am going to take the 7th problem, how that can be done. What is the 7th you see now? Prove that tan of 5 by 4 plus x divided by tan of 5 by 4 minus x is equal to 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x, that square. So here you have to understand that how you can write this result, 1 plus tan x and 1 minus tan x. So see the result, how this can be proved. You have to use the formula that we have already derived and apply it and to get the result. You see this, what is LHS? So LHS is tan of 5 by 4 plus x and divided by tan of minus 5 by 4 minus x. So the formula you know, tan of a plus b, tan a plus tan b, tan 5 by 4 plus tan x divided by 1 minus, or you can see divided by, you see this, divided by 1 minus tan 5 by 4 into tan x. This divided by, because to apply, you know, this. Next what? Tan of a minus tan 5 by 4 minus tan x and whole divided by 1 plus tan 5 by 4 into tan x. So the simplified form you can write this. What? Tan 1 plus tan x and here you see divided by 1 minus tan x whole divided by 1 minus tan x whole divided by 1 plus tan x. So what I say, 1 divided by 1 plus tan x, no, see here 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x. So here you write the reciprocal 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x. So what comes here? 1 plus tan x whole square divided by 1 minus tan x whole square. What is the result is to be proved? Yes, 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x whole square. You have got it. This is RHS. This is the way how we prove the results, LHS to RHS. Now problem number 7 is completed. Now you see problem 8 for you. Now taking problem number 9 here you see. Number 9, prove that cos of 3 pi by 2 plus x cosec 2 pi plus x. So multiplying this and look at how this can be simplified. The result is very simple when you are applying basic rules here. See what is the question here? Cos of 3 pi by 2 plus x cosec 2 pi by x into bracket. What is cot of 3 pi by 2 minus x plus and cot of, what is this, 2 pi plus x, and this is equal to 1. And see that how this LHS is to be proved as 1. I don't want to write once again the LHS, that you can write it. See, 3 pi by 2 means it is the 270, cos 270 plus x. It is a fourth quadrant, it is nothing but cos x only. Try to understand, cos of 270 plus x is cos x, and cosec of 2 pi by x, this is second quadrant, it is a second quadrant or first quadrant, you have to see 2 pi plus x is first quadrant, again you write cosec x only. Next, when you come to this cot, this also 270 minus x. 270 minus x is nothing but third quadrant is positive, simply cot x. And 2 pi plus x first quadrant, and here also you write cot x. So here when you are writing the results here, accordingly the result you can write it. And one thing you always remember, that when you are writing this 270 and 90, it should be changed, and when it is 180 and 180 and 360 cannot be changed. When you are teaching third, this is 370 plus the fourth quadrant is cos is there, it should be sin you have to write. And when you are, this is 270, cot becomes what? 10, and here 2 is there, it is the same. And here you see this, what is the result? This is sin x by into 1 upon cos x, and tan x plus cot x. See this how you have to simplify, and accordingly the result tan x plus cot x. But one thing it is true that according to the definition, this is sin x by cos x plus cos x by sin x, accordingly to the definition. And you see that how the result that will be obtained here. So when you go for writing the result here, accordingly that what is the answer you are getting, sin x cos x. So what is the result is to be proved 1, and how it is possible that you can see. And when you see that result here, that cosec of 2 pi by x, that is here the question is ninth one, cos of 3 pi by x. Here cosec I have written, it is not cosec, it is cos, and ultimately this also cos, and here also it is cos. See, if you are taking the problem wrongly, the things are changing. So what comes here, you see sin x into cos x, and what is the LCM? Sin x cos x. And here this is sin square x you have got, and here you will get cos square x. And try to understand, these are cancelling, sin square x plus cos square x is 1, that answer is 1. Try to understand how things are changing accordingly the problem. So very important point is to be considered that you have to copy the problems very correctly. If you copy the problem wrongly, then you cannot prove the results. Now 10th is for you. Now I am going to see that 11th one. See what is the 11th problem you see now. Number 9 is over. Now you see that number 11 you see. Prove that cos of 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos of 3 pi by 4 minus x is equal to minus root 2 sin x. Once again you see that 3 by 4 plus x, 3 by 4 minus x. So how you can prove this result, and accordingly we can go for it. And one thing it is true that when you are writing this result, you cannot apply, it is not a allied angle or quadrant angle 3 pi by 4. So pi by 4 is 45 into 3, 135 degree. 135 degree is not a that is quadrant angle. So you cannot prove this. So what you do this, you have to take this one letter and this is another letter A, B. Then you can apply the transformation formula and accordingly you have to see the result here. And see this what can be done. You know that the formula is there in case of transformation formula, cos C minus cos D, or cos X minus cos B, or cos A minus cos B. So let us see that what is to be done. You have to see this, put 3 pi by 4 plus x is equal to A, and 3 pi by 4 minus x is equal to B. Then when you are adding this, x is cancelling here, and here 3 pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4 is equal to A plus B. So this is where to write the values of A and B, that you can see the result. So anyhow, you have to apply that formula, and accordingly I tell you directly what I have to take. This is A and this is B, cos C minus cos B. So you have to tell, let A is equal to 3 pi by 4x and B is equal to 3 pi by 4 minus x. So what comes the LHS, you say cos A minus cos B. So now here we have to apply the transformation formula, that is, look this, C minus C, already a shortcut formula I told you. C minus C is what is the formula, that already I have told you. So what can be applied here? 2 minus C minus C means, you know the formula, 2s, yes. So 2 sin A plus B by 2 into minus here, and sin A minus B by 2. See here, that is nothing but sin A plus B by 2 sin A minus 2, because accordingly the formula you can see here. And now you have to find out what is the value of A plus B and A minus B. If you find A plus B and A minus B, we will substitute here and we can simplify this. But this is a transformation formula that we can do this result here. So but how you have got this result, and that we have to understand here. So what you need A plus B. Let us see what is A plus B. See this, A plus B is how much? A is what? 3 pi by 4 what do you say, plus x, plus 3 by 4 minus x. Then what? X cancels. 2 into 3 pi by 4. So 2 and 2. And what you get? 3 pi by 2. And here you have to see that A plus B is, here you have got 3 pi by 2. That is correct or not, you have to judge it here. So the formula is that A plus 3 pi by 2, but here A plus B is how much? 3 pi by 2. Then what I have to say? 2 sin A plus B is 3 pi by 2, and this is 3 pi by 4. Look here, this implies A plus B is equal to 3 pi, A plus B by 2 equal to 3 pi by 4 it comes, because dividing by 1 upon 2 on both sides, you get it 3 pi by 2 is 3 pi by 4. And similarly you have to see this, what is sine of A minus B. Look this, A minus B. A is 3 pi by 4, what do you say, plus x minus 3 pi by 4 minus plus x. So it is cancelling. 2x you have got, and A minus B by 2 is equal to, this is simply x, you have got it. So what is the value of x you have got? So only simply sin x you have got. And now you have to tell what is the result here. Sin 3 pi by 4, you have to simplify accordingly the result according to the allied angles. Minus 2 sin of 5 minus pi by 4. What do you say? 4 minus 3 pi by 4, you have got it, into sin x. And try to understand, it is a second quadrant is sin is positive. 2 sin 5 by 4 into sin x. And see this, minus 2 sin 5 by 4 is 45 degree. that is 1 upon root 2 sin x. So this is cancelling, you have got minus root 2 sin x. Considering that 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2, 1 root 2 is cancelled, you will get answer is minus root 2 sin x. That is the result here, you have got it. This is the way how you can prove the result in this fashion, and try to understand how we have proved separately taking the values of a plus b and a minus b. Now this is the end of problem number 11. Now I see that problem number 13, you see how this can be done. 13 problem number. See, here we are solving only the odd problems, and that you can follow it. So let us see this problem number 13. What is this problem? Prove that cos square 2x cos square 6x is equal to sin 4x sin 8x. Once again you see, cos square of 2x cos square of 6x, that equal to sin of 4x into sin of 8x. So let us use the formula here accordingly, the results. Now let us see that how this can be proved, that I am going to explain here. So one thing, it is true that sin 4x sin 8x, that should be proved, and we will have to apply the transformation formula. How the transformation formula can be applied? See this, LHS is what? Look this, cos square of 2x cos square of 6x. You know the formula, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. What I say now here, cos of 2x plus cos of 6x, a plus b, into bracket cos of 2x minus cos of 6x is a plus b, a minus b formula. Now here you see this c plus c, here c, the two formula you are using, c plus c, c minus c. C plus 2 means 2cc, the formula. C minus c is minus 2ss. So these are to be remembered. What comes here? 2, c plus c, cos of 2x plus 6x is 8x. 8x by 2 means 4x. And once again cos, and 2x minus x is minus 4x. Minus 4x plus 4x, that is nothing but cos 2x into. And here you can apply the formula cos c minus cos d, that minus, you have to tell 2 sin, that is 2x plus 4x is 8x. 8x by 2 means this is cos, or you say sin 4x. Sin 4x into, and see that sin of a minus b, cos 2x minus cos 4x. 4x means you have to tell that sin of minus 2x. So the result here, you consider that 2 cos 4x cos 2x into, and sin of minus is plus, so that you can see that sin of 4x into sin of 2x. And here you can understand that how this can be applied. Now what is the result to be proved? Sin 8x and sin 4x. And you go for the simplifying, how we get the results here. So once again you understand that how the formula may be used. So I hope that you understood that cos A sin B and sin A cos B. So now let us understand that this can be written, this 2 sin 4x cos 4x and into 2 sin 2x cos 2x. See, what is this? 2 sin A cos B formula is what? Sin 2x, sin of 2 into 4x. And here also you can write that you have to understand that sin of 2 into 2x. This is nothing but sin of 8x, sin of 4x. So what formula we have applied here? 2 sin A cos B is equal to 2 sin A cos A, 2 sin A, because sin to A, 2 sin A cos A, like that. Here you are right, 2 sin A cos A means sin 2A formula can be applied. This is the way how you have got the result. This is nothing but RHS. Here you have used the transformation formula and also product formula. What product formula here? Sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x. This is the end of problem number 13. Now let us see that 14 is for you. Now I say that problem number 15 I am going to take here. So what is the problem number 15? You see now. And here you see this problem number 15. Prove that cos 4x into bracket sin 5x plus sin 3x is equal to cot x into bracket sin 5x minus sin 3x. See the problem how this can be done here. Cos 4x is equal to sin 5x plus, look here, the similarities, sin 5, only here plus, but outside here cos 4x, here is there cot x. So here you have to understand that how this can be proved. Once again you see this cot x, and accordingly we can prove the result. So if things are to be proved, you go for taking LHS. So I want to see that what is the LHS. LHS is means cos, and here I am writing, look once again, that cos 4x into bracket sin 5x plus sin 3x. Let us go for applying the property, then you see finally what is to be. So sin C plus, that my formula is S plus S. It is a formula is 2SC. What is the 2SC? 2 sin of 5x plus 3x, 8x by means of 4x into cos of 5 minus 3 is 2x by it means cos x. So here you have got that 2 sin 4x, it is a product formula, this is into cos x, that you have got it. So accordingly you have to see the result, how you have got, and accordingly you can proceed. Or else directly if you are simplifying here, you write that cos means this is nothing but cos or cot, that you have to see this. And here is the mistake again, this is cot 4x, then this is cot. Cot means cos 4x divided by sin 4x. Try to understand how we have to write the results accordingly, that is cot 4x. So now sin 4x is cancelled, and you will see that what will be the result next, and accordingly you can go for it. Now you see that 2 sin 4x and cos x, and here you can write, instead of cancelling, better you go for cos 4x, because this is sin of 2 into 2x, means 2 sin 2x cos 2x we will find. This is 2 sin 4x and cos x. See what is important here, sin 4x can be written as sin of 2 into 2x, sin 2x is 2 sin 2x and cos 2x, that can be written here. Now you go for here also, when you are writing the result, and sin 4x here is also there, and here also you can change the result. What can be written here? 2 it is, keep it at is, and here sin 2x, that is 2 sin 2x and cos 2x into cos x. So when you are applying cos 4x and this, it is to be done. Now, but outside we have to maintain that cot 4x, and here you have to write that cos x. So accordingly you can save the result here. Now when you go for 4 and that sin 2x, so once again you write this cos 4x, and later on we see this cos 4x, then what comes, sin 2x is nothing but what, 2 into 2 sin x cos x into cos 2x. So sin 2x written as 2 into 2 sin x into cos x, and here you can write 4, and once again you can go for writing that 2 sin x is what? 2 sin x is again 2 sin x cos x and cos 2x into cos x. So now here you are understanding that the result is sin 5x minus sin 3x. So that can be written here. Now you have to go for simplifying in a such a way that and cos 4x is there, and here you have to see this cancelling. Cos 2x is cancelling, only that 4 is cancelling, and what is the thing left behind? See, this 4 and this is cancelling, cos 2x is cancelling, and cos x is cos x cancelling. See that what is the left part here? Cos 4x, and you try to understand 2 sin x cos x, 2 sin x cos x, and in the denominator you try to understand what is the dropped portion here. That only thing is that sin x is left behind. What do you say? Sin x. But answer is to be proved cot x. So we have to cos x by sin x, we have to take it out, and what is the inside here? 2 cos 4x into sin x you have got. 2 cos 4x into sin x. So here you have to understand that 2 cos 4x into sin x, and how you can write. So this is nothing but cot x, and try to understand the formula that 2 cos a cos sin b. 2 cos a, see that it is nothing but you can see that a minus b, because a plus b, a minus b, and accordingly you have to see the result. And when you see that result 2 cos 4x sin x, when you apply that, and ultimately you see that answer is, you see this sin 5x minus sin 3x. See, this is directly how you see this. You apply that 2 s minus s to cs. Cs means 5 plus 3, 8 by 4, and 5 minus 3, 2x. 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 by 2. So this is nothing but this result is equal to this result. So ultimately this is nothing but RHS. Once again you go for understanding how this can be done here. So this is cot 4x and this is cot x. Cot 4x, cot x, here plus how things are changing, and here see, here you don't think that 2 into 4 is cancelled here, that this 4, but here sin x is left behind, and see that here sin x is as it is. So this sin x here I have taken in this case. So anyhow, this is the way how you have understood, how you have taken the result, accordingly the RHS. This is the way of proving results LHS is equal to RHS. Now I go for taking 17, 16 is for you. Now I am going for problem number 17, and you see that what is to be proved there. Problem number 17. Look, problem number 17 is what? Prove that sin 5x plus sin 3x divided by cos 5x cos 3x is equal to tan 4x. Once again, sin 5x plus sin 5x plus sin 3x divided by, and here you see that cos 5x plus cos 3x is equal to tan 4x, sin, cos. So here you have to understand how this can be proved using this transformation formula. Look, this LHS. What is LHS? Sin 5x plus sin 3x and divided by cos 5x plus cos 3x. See, S plus S is equal to 2SC. C plus C is equal to 2C. See, this is a formula. And using that formula, 2 sin of 5 plus 3 is 8, 4x. And cos of 5 minus 3 is 2 divided by 2 means cos x divided by cos C plus C, 2CS. So, 2 cos of 5 plus 3 is 8, 4x. 5 which means here cos x. And cos x cancel, and here you have got sin 4x divided by cos 4x, you have got tan 4x, and this is RHS. This is the way how you can apply the transformation formula. Now I am going to see that problem number 19 and 18 is for you. So what is the problem number 19? Problem number 19 is check up. Prove that sin x plus sin 3x, sin x plus sin 3x divided by cos x plus cos 3x is equal to tan 2x. So here also you have to apply the transformation formula, and that can be simplified as sin tan 2x. So apply the transformation formula here, taking LHS, see the result. So LHS is equal to sin x plus sin 3x divided by cos x plus cos 3x. So look at the formula here. S plus S is 2SC and C plus C is 2CC. The same formula here once again. 2 sin of what? X plus 3x, 4x is nothing but 2x. Next, cos of, and see that sin of x minus 2x, that is sin of here cos of what? Minus 2x. So x minus 2x, cos of minus is x, we will find. That is formula that we have seen. Here also you have to apply 2 cos of 4x is nothing but 2x, again cos of minus x. So this is sin 2x, cos of minus x is cos x, and here cos 2x, and here is also. So cancelling, you are getting tan of 2x. So this is the RHS. I hope you understood how you have used the transformation formula. Now you go for 21, that I am going to take here. 22 is 19 is over, 20 is for you. Now you see that what do you say? 21. Prove that cos 4x cos 3x plus cos 2x divided by sin 4x sin 3x sin 2x is equal to, what is the result? Cot 3x. So try to understand how this can be written, and again you have to use the same formula later on. So let us see this, how this is to be simplified. Cot 3x you have to find out. Here very effective formula is transformation formula. Product to sum, sum to product. See here first what is to be done. While taking the LHS, look here. Here 4 plus 3 7 is not possible, and 3 plus 2 is not possible, 5. So 4 plus 2. So what I do it, you collect that cos 4x plus cos 2x. together. The rest, which is plus cos 3x, you take it later on. Similarly, in order to apply the transformation formula, sin 4x plus sin 2x, you write bracket complete and plus sin 2x, sin 3x you write. So apply the formula C plus C. Look this once again. C plus C is 2cc and S plus S is 2sc. Apply here 2c plus 2cc. Cos of 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 means 3x. Next, cos 4 minus 2 is 2. 2x by 2 means simply x plus cos 3x divided by here sin plus sin 2 sc, sin plus c, sin 2 sin of 4 plus 2 is 6 sin 3x and that cos of you have to see that 4 minus 2 is 2. This is nothing but cos x and plus sin 3x. You try to understand 2 sin 3x cos x, 2 sin 3x cos. So what is common here? You have to see that, and accordingly you can take it. So when you go for taking common here, and you see what in the numerator cos x is also common, in the denominator is also common, and you see that what is the result here. Accordingly you can proceed. So once again you try to understand that when you go for using that cos 3x and plus sin 3x and taking common, what will be the result. So in the numerator you have written that already 2 cos 3x and cos x plus cos 3x, and the denominator sin 3x cos x sin 3x. So when you see that sin cos 3x is common and here sin 3x is common, then because you have to prove the cot 3x. So what is common here? Cos 3x cos 3x. Shall I take here? Cos 3x is common. What inside here? 2 cos x plus 1. In the denominator sin 3x is common, then what? 2 cos x plus 1. So these two is cancelled. Cos 3x by tan 3x is nothing but cot 3x, and that becomes the RHS. So this is a way how this is proved LHS to RHS. Now I am taking 22 is U. Now the last but one is 23. So let us see this, how this 23 can be 23 and 25 I am proving here. So see this 23. What is 23? Prove that tan 4x is equal to 4 tan x into bracket 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 minus 6 tan square x plus tan 4th x. Once again you check up that tan 4x is 4 tan x into bracket 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 minus 6 tan square x plus tan 4x. So here you write according to the product formula. Look this, how this can be proved. This is last but one. See that how this formula can be proved easily. So tan 4x is there, and you have to go for submultiple angles, and accordingly you can prove the result. So you have to follow the formula. What is the formula? Tan 2x. Tan 2x is equal to 2 tan x divided by 1 plus tan square x. So this formula is there. So that multiple angle 2 tan x divided by 1 plus tan square x. So that formula can be applied here, and accordingly you have to see the result here. So when you see this tan of a plus b, tan of a minus b, that is 2 tan x, that is here 2 tan x 1 minus tan square x. tan of 2x, because tan x plus tan y 1 divided by tan x tan y. So it becomes 1 minus tan square x. So using this formula 1 minus tan square x, how you have to simplify this, and accordingly we can plan it. Now you see this, how to write this result. So let us see one by one. First I take it LHS. LHS is what? Tan 4x. Tan 4x you can write 2 into 2x. So this is tan 2x formula can be used. Tan 2x formula is 2 tan x. So this is 2 tan 2x and divided by 1 minus tan square x. So here tan square of 2x. So this is a result first when you are applying here tan square of 2x. Now when you go for this formula, when you are using, and that is the square formula you can apply. Now 2 tan x, and again you can apply the formula. What is this formula here? 2 tan x, 2 into 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x whole divided by, see this is a formula for 2 tan x, and this is 2 tan x and here divided by 1 minus tan square x, this is whole square. Now you can apply the formula, and accordingly we can prove the results here. So once again you try to understand how you are taking this, and 2 into 2, that is nothing but 4. See, this is equal to 4 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. So you have to go for this result whole divided by, if you want to see this, because to understand more clearly, 4 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. So whole divided by, now I am getting, see 1 minus tan square x is LCM, and here you see 1 minus tan square x whole square, and here minus 2 tan x, you have to see this whole square divided by 1 minus tan square x whole square. So this you can write 4 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. So you take up 1 minus tan square x whole square and divided by this you write. What is that? 1 minus tan square x whole square minus 2 tan square x. So this is cancelled and 1 is left out. So you get it 4 tan x into bracket 1 minus tan square x. And here also you get it, the result is cancelled, 1 minus tan square of x, and that is square minus 2 tan square x. So now here you have to simplify that. 4 tan x, 1 minus tan square x is there. So only thing is that you have to simplify the below one, and accordingly you can see the result. So how to prove this? The above portion is same, 4 tan x minus 1 minus tan square x. So here I am going to write the result here, 4 tan x into bracket 1 minus tan square x, and in the denominator you see a plus b whole square, 1 plus a square plus b square, 1 square is 1, tan square is tan power x, minus 2 tan square x, minus 2 tan square x minus 2 tan square x, and here you see this how many tan square x, you will see the result here, and accordingly you have to, that is already 2 tan square x is there, and here you have to go for simplifying the result, and accordingly you can find the result that you have to see the answer here. So 1 minus tan x whole square, and that is the, you have to show that result 4 tan square x. And when you see this result here, that 1 minus tan square x here, that simplifying 2 tan square x, 2 tan square x, that you can simplify. Once again you see that here when you are writing 1 minus, this is 4 tan square, because you have to see this result here, 4 tan square x, and here also 4 tan square x, and accordingly you have to see the result. Why that becomes this? Because when you are simplifying this result and you get it in the same way, and you see this tan x. Look here, now what comes? Tan 4x minus 2 tan square x and minus 4 tan square x. 4 tan square x. So what will be the result here? So 4 tan x into bracket 1 minus tan square x divided by what is the result to be proved? 1 minus 4 minus 2, 6 tan square x plus tan fourth x. So this is how we prove it, the results, and accordingly we can write it, that the point is to be taken here. Now this is nothing but RHS, and try to understand here, when you are going to take this 1 minus tan x whole square, you are taking that reciprocal, and you are taking this is up, and accordingly this is up, and down is this, and 1 minus tan square x whole square, and 2 tan x whole square is 4 tan square x. That is the case with this. Now finally one more, that is the 25th problem I am going to consider. If I take that, that is the end of this topic, total trigonometry. But here I have done only that odd problems, but even problems you try at home and complete. For the solutions for those problems already I have sent to you, and see that finally number 25. Prove that cos 6x is equal to 32 cos raised to 6x 48 cos raised to 4x plus 18 cos square x minus 1. So this, how you find this result? See, very simple comparatively the other problems. LHS is cos 6x. So you know that most of multiple angles can be applied, and accordingly you have to see the result. And this, you go for cos 2x formula, cos of 2 into 3x. So cos 2x formula, there are 3 formulae. We have to see in terms of cos, 2 cos square x minus 1, 2 cos square x, x means 3x minus 1. So you understand this, how you have got a 2 cos square 3x minus 1, and accordingly you have to see this 2 is as it is, cos 3x formula you have to write, because sin 3x and cos 3x formula you have written that cos 3x is 4 cos cube x, and here 3 cos x minus 1. So what is the formula? You have to see this 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x, and if it is sin 3x, and there we write 3 sin x, we have to use it, 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x, and this square is there, we have to write square. Now expanding this, and you will see the result, and accordingly we can find out the results here. Now 2 as it is you write, and first a square, 4 square is 16, and cos 3x to x means you have to 6x, and accordingly you have to write this is a square, and b square means 9 cos square x, and here you have to 2ab, 2 into 4 is 8, 8 into 3 is 24, minus 24, you have to write that cos cube x into cos x means you have to write cos 4th x, and minus 1. And you see this, what is multiplication? You see 16 into is 32 cos 6x, and 9 into 2, 18 cos square x, and 24 into 2 is minus 48 cos 4x minus 1. So what is this? This is the RHS. So here you have understood how we prove all the results using basic identities, allied angles, and transformation formulae and product formulae. Okay, now you try at home the remaining even number problems from the exercise. Out of 25, here I have done only odd number of problems. Thank you.